Welcome back and thanks for stopping by, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Kill 'Em All by Metallica. But before we get into that, if you're new to my channel and you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button now. If you could also like, share, leave a comment and hit the notification bell, all that stuff really helps out my channel and I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so let's dive in here. Metallica's first album, their debut album Kill 'Em All, released in 1983. So before the band released this album, Dave Mustaine was actually in the band, from the band Megadeth. So Dave Mustaine, it was Dave Mustaine, James Hetfield, Lars Ulrich and Cliff Burton. That was the lineup for the band. Dave Mustaine was kind of the lead guitar player, but apparently he did a lot of the talking between songs because he was more of an extrovert than James Hetfield. But basically, they had written the majority of these songs. They went up to New York. They had a deal with a label, a very small label in upstate New York called Megaforce Records, and they decided they were going to record their album there. They went out from, obviously they were based in California, they were based in San Francisco. They went up to New York and there was an incident, and they decided that Dave had to leave the band. So essentially they put him on a bus and sent him back to California and gave Kirk Hammett a call. And Kirk Hammett flew out to New York and he recorded the album with the band. So there's a lot of songs on this album that are actually co-written by Dave Mustaine, but he didn't play on them. And the most notable one is the Four Horsemen, which Dave Mustaine actually used for a Megadeth song on one of their early albums. So go check that one out. But yeah, look, I'm going to run through this album very quickly. Kill 'Em All, apparently this is not the original title they wanted. The original title the band wanted was Metal Up Your Ass, and it was a picture of a blade and coming out of a toilet seat going to stab someone in the arse, right? But the record label said, no, it's too much, we can't do that. So they decided to go Kill 'Em All, and then there's this terrible picture on the front, which everybody hates, okay? Like a hand with a hammer and some blood splattered, but it's not great at all. You do better with AI these days than that is. So they decided to call it Kill 'Em All, which was fine. So on this one, executive producer was John Zazula. So he was responsible for putting up the money to record this album. Producer for this one was Paul Curcio, and it was recorded at Music America Studios in May of 1983. This version I have is re-released through Vertigo for the European market, and it was released in 1989, and that was the time Metallica started re-releasing all their albums on CD again with the success of And Justice for All. So we'll just go through the booklet very quickly here. You've got the track listing and the song lengths, and then you have all the lyrics to all the songs. So we'll just run through the songs. Hit the Lights, co-written between James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich. Fantastic song, absolutely brilliant. Heavy metal, it's really taken an influence from the new wave of British heavy metal bands like Saxon, Diamond Head, Angel Witch, Iron Maiden, early stuff. It's certainly brilliant stuff. Motorhead as well, I should mention. The Four Horsemen then, co-written between James Hetfield, Lars Ulrich and Dave Mustaine. So this is where you see Dave Mustaine's influence starting to come into it. Four Horsemen's a brilliant song, absolutely fantastic. This is where the real thrash metal starts coming in with the different riffs and different sections of songs welded together. Then you've got song number 3 is Motor Breath. That's just James Hetfield's song. Most famously, that song appears in the movie, the Al Pacino movie, Any Given Sunday. So go check out that movie there, because I think it's a great song and a great movie. Next song was Jump in the Fire. Again, that's Hetfield, Ulrich and Mustaine. Another brilliant song. Whiplash then, massive crowd favourite for Metallica fans. One that they play an awful lot live as well. That's a Hetfield, Ulrich one. Then Phantom Lord, Hetfield, Ulrich, Mustaine. Again, that Phantom Lord is a great metal song. No Remorse, another brilliant, another classic, Hetfield, Ulrich. Then Seek and Destroy, which is probably the most popular song off this album. Basically, it's played at the end of every Metallica gig, pretty much. They mightn't finish the whole set with it, but it's certainly in there somewhere. And it's a brilliant song, and it was actually used. WCW wrestler Sting actually used that as his entrance music as well, so that helped to get it some popularity. But yeah, brilliant, an absolutely brilliant song, Seek and Destroy. Hetfield and Ulrich. And then Metal Militia with Hetfield, Ulrich and Hetfield, Ulrich and Mustaine, co-writing that one together. And then on the back we've got a picture of the band there, looking very moody and cool. So the lineup there as well, it's Kirk Hammond on lead guitar, Cliff Burton on bass, Lars Ulrich on drums, and James Hetfield on rhythm guitar and vocals. So yeah, this album, absolutely fantastic debut album by Metallica. Sign of things to come. They definitely upped their game on the following albums, on Ride the Line and Master Puppets and Justice for All. But this was a starting point, and as a debut album, it's absolutely brilliant. Like, the riffs in this are fantastic, and the way that the whole band interlocks together, it's absolutely brilliant. I forgot to actually mention, there's a bass solo in the middle of this album, which actually wasn't down because there's no lyrics in it, so it didn't make sense to put it down in the list. But it's called Anesthesia Pulling Teeth. It's track number 5, so go check that one out as well. A great bass solo by Cliff Burton, helped or hindered by Lars Ulrich, depending on your point of view. So look, that's Kill 'Em All by Metallica. Class album, and tune in for next week because I'm going to be running through the top rankings of my Metallica albums from worst to best. It's going to be a re-ranking video. I'm expecting a big pull on this one, and yeah, make sure you tune in for that one next week. Look, I will see you later, and take it easy. Bye for now.